the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, everyone. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, today was a little hard for me to get to. I've had a rough weekend being under the weather, and somehow or another, I'm supposed to decipher what a what was I trying to figure out? A blowjob? What was the what was the words that they were using? I didn't know that it meant a blowjob. And I'm sick, so my intelligence is not to capacity. Not that it ever was. I do have limited capacity. I only want to do witchy poo stuff. I don't want to do politics. I know I'm good at it. I get that. But who the hell wants to decipher the difference between a blowjob and what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't know what happened. In any case, I have been sick this weekend. I've been trying to figure out what a blowjob is, but they didn't call it a blowjob. They called it something else. Anywho, why don't we just start off right? I am Tracy Brown, and I'm wearing pajamas, but you guys know I wear pajamas every night before my show. Like, that's not the secret. But I've worn these pajamas before, and I remember looking back on a video, and you could see my whole aola. Aola. Am I pronouncing that right? Just the way I'm pronouncing blowjob, like aola. I don't know what it is. And so I went to sit down, and I thought, oh, you can't see that much. But then I realized I'm plumping up a little. Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? I'm plumping up a little. And so in plumping up, your breasts get full again. So then you could see my whole areola. And I was like, oh, this is not my OnlyFans channel. And I do have an OnlyFans channel, but I've never used it. But I have it. I have it. Oh, you know. I don't know. I was thinking about doing naked tarot or something. I don't know. I should partner up with somebody and do naked breast tarot. I don't think I care anymore. I don't care to be prim and proper anymore. Who cares about that? But we do have a pendulum here. And by the way, I do have a lot of pendulums in my group that I used to belong to. Oh, we all just love pendulums. Melissa loved them the best. I think Melissa turned us all on. To elaborate or to get a reading with me, contact me at 213-458-7408. Now, let me take this down. Where am I? Oh, something's wrong with the system. Let me take the banner down. I'll put it back up if anybody needs how to reach me again. Let me go here. And let's just start with the obvious, right? Could Trump be impeached? So this is yes, this is no, this is maybe. Counterclockwise is maybe. My hand's in the way. Yes, no, maybe. Could Trump be impeached? Let's be patient. Damn, I just juggled it. Oh, I was trying to be patient. The minute I said be patient, I juggled the string. Oh my God, hold on a second, guys. I'm so sorry. The minute I said be patient, then the string jiggled, and I can't have that. I know that's my body, not the. All right, let's do it now. All right, I'm going to stick with the maybe. I'm not getting a resounding yes. Is there a way, Spirit, that you can give me a yes or a no? Or is it maybe sometimes it's just too soon? Not that Spirit doesn't know what's going to happen in the future, but Spirit also knows that things recalibrate in the future. Is it possible to get a clear yes or no? This is a very faint yes. What I would prefer to see is, of course, I'm not telling Spirit what to do, but I prefer to see this, right? But there must be something going. Remember, he is one, authorized by God, and two, he communes with the devil, right? Lucifer was made by God and became the devil. And remember, it was evil that was allowed to destroy Job with God's permission, right? So we just never know what is on God's mind when he puts someone like Trump in charge of this part of the world. One more time. Will we see Trump being impeached in 2026? All right. I got a yes until I moved my body. Hi, Clarence Fields. Hi. All right, let's try one more time. I'm not forcing you, Spirit. So if you don't want to do it, it's fine. I got a lot of people watching you. Will Trump get impeached in 2026? Yeah, I'm still getting a yes. If I don't move, then it'll be a yes. I'm getting, yeah, most likely he is going to get impeached. And remember, one of my readings, or many of them, and nobody would believe me. That's what I love about who I am and what I do and how I do it. That's why I don't like to be challenged because I know everyone thinks they know, but no one knows better than Spirit. And so, whenever, oh, I'm going to teach tarot class. Who wants tarot class? Let me know if tarot class is something that you would be interested in. And by the way, you're not supposed to be shopping this year. Who's going to Target? Y'all already put Target out of business. Target's already gone. They had to fire all the CEOs. So you can't do Target anymore. You just can't. So there's no Black Friday Target. There's no TV deals like there used to be. Remember all the TV deals? That was so much fun. Um, so might as well get spiritual because AI Atlas is still coming. Nobody feels weird lately. Like, are your dreams not weird? Are the cells in your body acting a little wonky? The solar flares. Nobody feels this shit but me. All right. So if you want me to do tarot, let me know. And we can go into the new year very enlightened and very spiritual and very ooh la la. Oh, I have no more responsibilities anymore. And so, oh, fucking cat, man. And so it would be interesting to begin a new life. And I don't have survivor's guilt anymore. I really don't. All right, let's say hello. Hi, Colton. Hi, Positive Queen. Peace, peace. Thank God. Hi, Clarence. Thank God that he could be impeached. Hi, L. Williams. Areola. 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 Aeio. That's what it sounds like. Oh, no, not Bubba. What was the word that they used, EVL? What was the word? So I got a few things for you. Not Bubba. I got a few things for you. Bubba could be Bill Clinton. Bubba could also be Ghislaine Maxwell's horse. Nicki Minaj is now a Trump supporter, but maybe she always was. Am I always pronouncing her name wrong? I feel like I always get her name wrong. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Minaj. Um, or we can go here because we're all trying to figure out who Bubba is, and I am not going to say that it is Bill Clinton. I will not do that because I find it interesting that Bill Clinton has not come forward to say, what the fuck? It's not me, but he seems to be hiding out. So, meet Bubba Salisbury, son of Odessa oil industry magnate Dick Salisbury. You know, to have a name like Dick in this time and era that we're in is very uncomfortable. So anybody named Dick, please, unless it's on your birth chart, please go back to your original name. I can't do any dicks right now. I can't do real dicks. I can't do political dicks. I just can't do a dick right now. Oh my God. It's too much. It's just too much. Oh, anywho. Also, friend, notice how they threw this in to Cash Patel. Cash Patel is probably the first that's going to get fired. And JD Vance. This is who the Epstein fellatio email is rumored to be referring to, not Bill Clinton. What the hell? Where are we going with this? I would rather believe it was a fucking horse than to add a third Dick Bubba to the party list of Epstein's emails. Like, come on. Stop acting like we're the dumb ones. No, we're just tired and confused. And we're just overwhelmed. And we're just waiting for 3-8 Atlas to land. Land, why don't you? Just get down here. However, I can't do another reason what Bubba means in a goddamn email that belongs to a goddamn PDF file that took the fifth during a deposition on the most critical of questions. I'm gonna do my 14th and my fifth and my eighth and my seventh amendment. And the guy goes, so you're just not gonna answer. He says, no, I'm just gonna take a break. Let's take a break. It's called power. I can't deal with this. It's too much. It's too much. Um, no, no, I can't do more dicks. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fabulous. But another dick, I will not do. Oh, manage. Nicki Minaj, what is her name? Supported her rapist brother, helped him with his trial, very disappointing, and married a PDF file. So maybe she's a Megan Kelly. Maybe she's a Megan Kelly. What was her feelings on P. Diddy? Did she ever say yay or nay to P. Diddy? We all know how much she hates Jay-Z, but that's also awful money. What's her feelings on P. Diddy? Did she ever say? What if she's a runner? I might have to do a reading on that crazy bitch. Michael Wolff or Mark Epstein said Bubba is not Bill. Why don't we look at what Spirit says? Because you could say it's not Bill. You could say it's a horse. You could say it's just a man named Dick. But Bubba is still identified with you. It was almost a song. I was trying to get a song out. You could say it's a horse, or you could say it's a man named Dick. I heard a song in my head, like a very like musical song, like Alice in Wonderland type of song. At this stage of the game, I'm looking at the emails, and unless Michael Wolff saw that particular email and then said, who is Bubba? Then I would believe Michael Wolff. But at this stage of the game, I would think that Clinton would have contacted Michael Wolff and would have said to him, retract that. Anybody can be paid off. All right. For your own personal reading, contact me 213-458-7408. Yes, impeach King PDF. Right, sweetie? Okay, but it's a beautiful time. I just got here. Oh, hi. Positive Queen on purpose. I love that. Hi, Colton. Okay, so did I get up to everybody? Hi, Evie. Good evening, Chat and Tracy. Blessed day, Saki. Good health, incognito. Hello. Okay, let the leaks begin and let justice be done. Okay, that's what I was going to say. So, you know how we've been sitting out and drinking coffee and dancing to the Boots on the Ground song, and we've just had a wonderful time. Just a wonderful time. I listen, I'm not the person that has to blow the horn. Oh, blow it. Was it blowing that they sent me email? the blue bubba, right? It was blowing. All right. I think that we black women have to get back in the game. We all have to be Cynthia Evervo. What's Cynthia's last name? Y'all know how I fuck up names, but the one that saved Ariana Grande from the overzealous fan who charged at Ariana, but then Cynthia, she body chopped the overzealous fan and she protected Cynthia and she body chopped him with one hand and protected Cynthia with the other hand. And it's like, oh my God, every black woman from, from the beginning of time has had to save some dumbass white girl. And I mean that. I mean it. Why does Ariana Grande get to be fragile? Why can't she kick ass? Listen, Ariana, I need you in like a Angelina Jolie kick ass movie now. I cannot stand a fragile girl. I listen, Ariana. No, we got 5-year olds that are looking up to you. How dare you be fragile? How dare you not stick up for yourself? This is why we're in this mess, right? Okay, listen to me. Oh, kitty cat. Okay, this is very important. We are in this mess because no one teaches girls to stick up for themselves. Do you have your girls in karate chop uh, classes? Every girl needs to be in karate chop classes. Ariana, there is no reason why a black woman had to save your dumb ass. And I'm dead ass serious. I have no sympathy. I give two fucks about whiz one or whiz two. I don't give a shit. I would have preferred to watch you handle your fucking business yourself. Period. I am so tired of black women coming to the rescue. But Cynthia, I'm impressed. But what if something had happened to you? Now, I'm not saying you're not supposed to protect your people. I'm saying who assigned you to be motherfucking mama bear? Listen, I've been sick all weekend, okay? I have not been able to speak my piece, but here I am. What the fuck is wrong? We're tired of showing up and saving your dumb asses. We are. However, I think we got to step back in, guys. Did you guys have a good time with the booths? Did you drink enough coffee? And did you do enough for this? Because I hope you did. Because now we got to get back in. We got to join Barack Obama. And we got to save America. Are you ready? I authorized to get back in. Are you ready? However, it does mean that we still cannot shop at, oh, we can't shop at Target. It also means that we can't Black Friday shop. I don't care what the fuck your kids want. This is the time to teach your kids about political financial power. That VX5 machine, the latest version, or the game, or whatever. Listen, this is the year where everybody needs to be making something for each other. I'd rather see y'all go to Michael's than go to a Target. Um, and I'd rather see you teach your kids about political power. And this is what we have to do this year. Now, if you still think you need to hold Christmas or something, just hold it in April. Just go, if we do right this Christmas season, like everybody wants to talk about in the name of God. And well, in the name of God, Don't shop. That would be very Christian, I think. What do you guys think? I love when you guys get quiet. Positive says 100%. 100%. Wait, where are you? 100%. Big facts. We be saving all kinds of folks, but they won't fucking save us. Tracy's going in. Facts. Fact says positive. Yes, they said blowing, Bubba. Oh, I couldn't get the word. It was blowing. Ah. All right, let's look at some videos, y'all. Let's look at some videos. One Deep says 100. April is the real winter. All right. Is it? Let's look at some videos. Well, let me show you some videos. I need to get rid of these anyway.
So we have some major updates on the coup d'etat that has just happened in Madagascar. We already know the army leader who led that coup and how the army got power in Madagascar. The name of the leader who is taking power in Madagascar is Mikhail, and as you can see in the videos, many people in Madagascar are celebrating and they are saying he is the man of the country. After the Gen Z went to the streets in Madagascar to protest against their government, claiming that Madagascar did not have water and also did not have electricity, and yet the leaders in Madagascar were living lavishly, you won't believe that the president of Madagascar ordered the army to go and cool the riots by an order of shoot to kill. And when the army went to the streets, they said, no, we are not going to unalive the Gen Zs, the youth in our country. And they took power. And even before they took power, they joined the protesters who were protesting in the streets. And then their leader, Mikhail, came out and talked to the people and said, cool down, the country is now in safe hands. This is the revolution that many Africans want. If you look at the comment sections, you are seeing the people in South Africa are complaining, Uganda, Kenya, Congo, Somalia, everywhere. They want leaders who are affiliated to the citizens, not leaders who are working for the...
Did something happen? Did it just stop? I wanted to show that because if Madagascar, what happened? If Madagascar can fight, Madagascar? Are you dead ass? They overthrew their government. That's so cool. I'm so proud of them. All right, let me see something here. All right, let's put this up. Damn, it wouldn't go through. Fuck. All right, hold on. There you go. I just need a black border. Remove. Self-defense classes for girls. Exactly. Do y'all got your girls in a karate chop class? Because you gotta put them in. You gotta put them in. Please. And this is another video.
Madagascar's president has fled the country following mass protests and a military uprising. Here's what we know. President of Madagascar, Ange Rajoelina, said he feared for his life after an elite military unit known as CAPSAT joined nationwide protests and declared it now controls the armed forces. In a video posted late Monday from an undisclosed location, Rajoelina called for respect for the Constitution and stopped short of resigning. His message was meant to air on Malagasy television, but that broadcast was blocked when soldiers tried to seize the state TV station. It was eventually released on Rajoelina's Facebook page. This comes during a period of civil unrest in Madagascar, where protests are breaking out over daily power and water outages, corruption, and the high cost of living. Led mainly by Gen Z protesters, the opposition quickly evolved into a mass movement demanding the president's resignation. The CAPSAT military unit was once loyal to Rajoelina and even helped him seize power in a 2009 coup. Madagascar, a nation of 31 million off Africa's east coast, has seen multiple coups since gaining independence from France in 1960. Over the weekend, CAPSAT switched sides and joined protesters in the capital city of Antananarivo. Crowds cheered for soldiers waving Madagascar's flag as they called for a new government. The CAPSAT commander insists this is not a coup, but rather the military responding to the people's call. Still, the president's absence and military's defiance have left the country in political limbo.
I have to tell you all that. Oh, did you know that Madagascar has brown people with blonde hair? Naturally blonde hair. I mean, side note. Oh, God, side note. Let me make sure I know where they're from first. I thought I heard that they were from Madagascar, but let me check. I don't know why they're showing them as children, though. Let me change it to does. Does. See, now I'm not sure. Do children have dark blonde and brown hair? I just need to know where they're from. It's actually very natural in certain parts of the world for us to have. But why are they showing children? Why not adults? Hold on a second. Let me change it to people. No, I put. Why children? That's kind of weird. Let me just change it to adults. I'd rather see adults than children because it's all getting weird now. Life is getting weird. No, they keep showing me children. That's weird. Like this, I can't show this picture. Oh, it's a video. The mysterious, oh, Solomon Islands. The mysterious land of black people with blonde hair. Solomon Islands. But I heard it was Madagascar too. And then there's a blue-eyed village in Nigeria. Brown skin, blue eyes. Um, and then Bougainville people are extremely dark with blonde hair. All right, I'm over it. Solomon Islands. I heard it was Madagascar too, though. Solomon Islands, like that keeps coming up over and over again. Anywho, I think it's Madagascar too. Anywho, why would a president, did they say 30 million people in Madagascar? Is that what they said? They said 30 million? Why would a mostly brown skinned community have a non brown skinned president? The fuck out of here. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, wait. My nose bothers me. I am making some moringa tea. Moringa. Moringa is so sweet. It has such a sweet taste to it. Okay. My nose. All right. Seeing Bubba Salisbury would say orange might blow him. They look a bit alike. I don't even know this guy, but that is funny. Hi, Miss Shanna. Hi, Jenny G. All right, let's look at some more videos. I mean, I've got 26 of them. I'm not going to go through all 26, but I do want to go through a few. Let's try.
So much has happened in the last 48 hours within the world and stratosphere of Donald Trump and the Epstein emails that were released by the estate. How you doing? I think one of the craziest things for me is how MAGA is responding to these emails. Like, they're more upset about him being Deep Throat Donnie and a potential member of the Alphabet crew than him being a sexual predator and harming women. But he has been very flamboyant multiple times around you guys at MAGA rallies.
But Arnold Palmer was all man, and I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. His man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I had to say it.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
We also now know why he hated Hillary Clinton so much, because when he tweeted this saying Hillary Clinton can't even please her husband, you think she can please the country? He was having flashbacks of him giving that gawk gawk hawk tua to good old Billy Boy.
Gotta give him that hawk tua and spit on that thing, you get me?
Takes the cake, and this is one I didn't know because of my age. I didn't know how crazy this was. He did a segment with then Mayor Rudy Giuliani when Rudy Giuliani was dressed up in drag, and this occurred.
You know, you're really beautiful. And a woman that looks like that has to have her own special scent.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you could tell me what you think of this scent.
I like that.
This may be the best of all. Oh, you dirty boy, you! Oh! Donald, I thought you were a gentleman.
You can't say I didn't try.
It's true. Ask about it. Ask.
All in all, in this life that I've lived in entertainment and of all the things that I've seen, there's a lot of people who are unassuming, that are the freakiest and do the craziest shit. So I'm not shocked by anything. One thing I would say is I expect more from you, Bill Clinton. You let Donnie do the deed. You let Donica Lewinsky do the deed on you with that wig. That's who you went for? Lord knows what the fuck was going on over there in Jeffrey Epstein's freak-off party. But Lord, I hope there's footage, and I just don't want to see it. Honestly don't know what else can happen, like what else we can prepare or expect for. But here we are.
That was a very informed video. That was a very good video. That was a good choice, Tracy. Thank you. It was a good choice. Thank you. Help. Somebody call for help. It's too much. It's too much. Let's see. I have so many videos that I might have to do this a couple of days in a row. And I might have to, like, let me get rid of this. Get rid of the ones that I...
Not the best I've had. 5 words that could save democracy. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bubba. Oh my god. It would be so iconic. He won't. I've had people commenting on my other videos today about this, saying like, come on, Bill Clinton, just come out and, save us from Trump. You guys, Bill Clinton could have saved us from Trump 10 years ago. He could have told us all of this stuff that he knew about Trump and Epstein. He could have saved the girls from Epstein 30 years ago. He didn't. He doesn't care about us. Like, we know this. All of these people need to go down. But it would be really funny to see them attacking each other on the way down. Need to stop referring to things going down.
That Bill Clinton is responsible for all of our resources going to China. Bill Clinton sold America to China. As far as the farmers, made in America, somehow or another, we let Bill Clinton send everything over to China. How much money did he pocket for that deal? Because like China says, check your refrigerators. They all come from China. Thank you, Bill Clinton. Do your research. I'm only giving you a little bit. You can check it yourself. They all need to go down. All of them. There you go. You can't save people when you're involved. Exactly. All right, let's get another video out. Oh, this one is going to be very important. I meant to play this one earlier, but let's get it out right now.
And how do you remove Donald Trump from office and his entire cabinet? Let me tell you, Obama, Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution. A lot of people are talking about the 25th Amendment, but that only removes a president who's unfit to serve. Article 2, Section 4 goes further. It allows us to remove not only the president, but also the vice president, the cabinet, and even federal judges through impeachment and conviction for treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Here's how it works. The House of Representatives brings the impeachment. That's where it starts. Then the Senate holds a trial, and it takes a 2/3 vote to convict and remove them from office. So where do we come in? We get involved. We call our representatives and senators, and we demand accountability. We push for impeachment and conviction when those in power betray their oath. And this isn't about one party. There are Republicans and Democrats who need to be held to the same standard. What matters is that we raise our voices the right way through our Constitution. There's a lot happening every day, and I'll keep you updated. Please like, follow, and share so we can stay informed together.
How long ago was he president? How long? When was the last time he was a senator? Yep. Well, I don't know about a march. Like, white folks like to have peaceful marches. Like, I'm not down for all that marching bullshit. If you want to march, talk to your state senators. Talk to your Congress people. Write them letters. Go to their meetings and let them know we're not putting up with this shit anymore. But yeah, let's all do a march. I would not advise a black person to be at that march. We will handle this shit, but we're going to handle this shit the way we know to handle it. So we are going to protest to our congressman. That's what we're going to do. And white folks, follow us. We do it best. Unless the march can be so effective that you're marching to your state senators' uh, business address, I would rather see that all over the country than to have one big, large, massive march. I just don't think it's necessary. The rah, rah, rah. Listen, the march is one thing. I like it, but I need the vendor on the corner of Martin Luther King that is selling t shirts that said, yes, I marched. And it's cold, so I'm going to need some hats that are totally unlike mega hats on Obama Boulevard. I'm going to need the boots on the ground section dancing on Lincoln Street. Because every black neighborhood has a Martin Luther King, a Lincoln, an Obama. Yeah. Where's the Frankfurter stand? First of all, because we all need a Frankfurter stand, all of us, because that's very neutral, Frankfurters. But I'm gonna need some oxtail and rice on my way to the march because I get hungry easily, and then I need some chairs so that we could just stop and talk about all the people that we've met on the way, even though the walk has only been 30 minutes, but that's a lot. I got to stop and eat after 30 minutes. I need the guy that's going to sell soda out of the cooler and the cheapest soda they can find at Superior Market. So I need all of that if I have to march again. Or else I'm not marching. I'm not marching. I'm going to march with my voice and I'm going to write letters. That's the form of marching I would do. 2009 to 2017 was Obama. 2009 to 2017? Oh, 2009? I keep trying to figure out. He got in at 2000. I keep trying to figure out when I took my sister in. I found documentation that puts us as far back as 2010. But Obama was at USC. Hold on a second. Obama was. Oh, I wonder if it was his second presidency then. I thought we met him as a senator. Oh, he was there in 2011? Oh, October 22nd, 2010. I had just gotten Tony. October. I think I got her in. Okay, it's making sense now. 2010 is. Was he president in 2010? I guess he was the president. Was he the president in 2010? So I guess we must have met him as the president in 2010. Oh. Anywho, they're voting on it right now. Right now, incognito. Okay, began January 20th and ended November 5th, 2008. member of the Democratic Party from the state, and Obama previously served 3 terms in the Illinois Senate from 1997 to 2005. He began 5? Wait, what? What began in 2005? Instead of marching, we shut the United States down for a week with no one going into any job. We will let the government know we are in control, not them. I love that. Oh, as senator. Oh, as senator. Okay, so we must have met him as a president. I didn't remember that. So it turns out, because my sister is handicapped, um, she must have been living with me then. I don't remember. But in any case, we went to go see Obama at USC. And then the second time I saw Obama, it was when he was campaigning for his second term. And I went to Nevada to knock on doors, and Nevada did turn blue that year. And when the weekend was over, because we stayed the whole weekend, and people were housing us in their homes, which was kind of weird. Nice, but it's kind of weird to be in somebody's home you don't know. And then, because there was a lot of us, and it just gets kind of weird. And then, but I had to do my, my civic, boom, 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 knocking on doors, walking, and hey, you gonna vote for Obama? I was always very politically active in some form or another. But in any case, it did turn blue. Nevada turned blue. Nevada turned blue. Not Vegas, Nevada. Okay, any case. When it was over, we got an announcement that Obama was going to be at the local high school. But everybody's ready to go home. But I was not going to miss this shit for nothing. And so I saw him a second time. Anywho. Instead of marching, if we shut the United States down for a week, that means no one goes into any job. Love it. And we let the government know we're not going into any job. We are in control, not them. I'm down. I'm totally down. All right. Let's look at some more videos. Let me see. Oh, I gotta delete the ones because I'm gonna save these for tomorrow.
MAGA was right. We were wrong. He isn't a king. He's a queen. A big old queen.
She tells no lies. We have a queen for the president. Is he the one that is kicking out the gays in the military? Isn't he the one? I'm telling you, when we protest too much, I've been on a lot of dates, right? I never trust a guy that says, unsolicited, I don't like the gays. What happened? I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't like the gays. I'm like, who's making an argument though? I'm just letting you know. You letting me know because somebody gay walked in the room? You letting me know because you did that gay that just walked in the room? Because all I saw was a gay that walked in the room unsolicited. And you had a visceral response. Do you know that gay that just walked into the room? I don't say that because it turns out a man would rather think you believe bad of him if he touched a child. Call a grown-ass man gay. And that's something they don't want you to know about? They will kill you. They will unalive you. That's where we are with Trump right now. And Clinton. Like, call me a Monica Lewinsky. Don't call me gay. And it's not gay with this person, with Trump. It's gay. Period. But everybody's on the down low. I'm always worried about these down low brothers that always want to date us women, but want to treat us like dirt because they want the neighborhood to know that they are not on a down low. Look, I got a woman. I made a baby with her. Treats her like dirt, but all the while you effing Junebug down the block. But if you bring it up to his face, he will beat the shit out of you. All right, I'm done. I've been ranting all night. He's a messy queen. Right? All right, guys, get ready for your questions. What question do you want me to answer tonight? What's the question?
We have some major news right now. A Reagan-appointed federal judge has stepped down from the bench after 4 decades. Why? Because he wants to be able to speak out against Donald Trump. Let me read you this from Judge Mark Wolf, who wrote an op-ed in The Atlantic today. My reason is simple for resigning. I no longer can bear to be restrained by what judges can say publicly or do outside the courtroom. President Donald Trump is using the law for partisan purposes, targeting his adversaries while sparing his friends and donors from investigation, prosecution, and possible punishment. This is contrary to everything that I have stood for in my more than 50 years in the Department of Justice and on the bench. The White House's assault on the rule of law is so deeply disturbing to me that I felt compelled to speak out. Silence for me is now intolerable. Pretty significant from a Reagan-appointed federal judge who resigned to speak out. Spread the word. Follow along for more.
All right. Follow for more. I always feel like the Clintons were in a lavender marriage. What does that mean? That he sleeps with whoever he wants? And no, let me tell you what the Clintons are involved in. The Clintons are involved in political power. That means the wife bet not say shit. That means Clinton has been known to sleep with black women. Clinton has a black son. Now, Hillary does look very masculine, much like Bush's wife looks very masculine, much like Macron's wife looks very masculine. So I think in the last few years, the joke has been on America. I think they've all been married to men. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Hillary too. I'm just saying, no, no, she's an old time wife. Old time wives do not leave their husbands. Yeah. I know you're talking about Hillary, Georgia. Noel says Bill has been known to be in the streets always. In Arkansas, he moonshine, danced with black folks. fucked black women, had a black baby. Hillary has been trained for a political wife position. At some point, when her man became president, she saw a powerful position for women. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Obamacare was really Hillary's design. Yes. It was Hillary's design. And it was going to go through until they sent in Monica Lewinsky. And that ruined the whole political standing that they both had. Oh, yeah, the son looks exactly like him. Yes. So Monica Lewinsky was brought on board. Not that I think she knew it. They knew what a slut Bill was. They, meaning his version of Epstein. It might have been Epstein, now that I'm thinking about it. This imbalance of PDFs was running rampant for the longest time. So it might have been Epstein back in the day. In any case. What? There's a video of Aaliyah singing for Christmas in Washington. And the way Bill is watching her and the audience is so thirsty. It's crazy. Well, don't be surprised if Aaliyah going down was a political decision, because not only would he just look at her and leer at her, he would order her to his chambers. And if she said no, well, rock the boat. Oh, One Deep says, yeah, his son is from here in Little Rock. See? I've met him. Of course you have. And of course he's from Little Rock. That's where he used to go to the backwoods and do all kinds of things. And black folks, we don't rat. Did you see Bill Clinton here? We don't rat. Now we rat. Now we don't keep none of our parents' secrets. Fuck that shit. All right. What's the question? Nobody's giving me a question. What's the question you want? What's the burning question that you want answered?
Journalist Michael Wolff dropped one of the most disturbing stories I've ever heard about Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein talking to one another. In this story, Trump is expressing to Epstein that he's very worried that Marla Maples is pregnant and he doesn't know what to do. Epstein tells Trump she's probably not even pregnant in the first place and she's just lying to him, so Trump takes her to a doctor and discovers that she is. Now watch what happens next.
And indeed, she was pregnant, putting him into a bigger panic. And he went back to Epstein and says, now what do I do? And Trump said, what if I pushed her down the stairs? And Epstein said, well, you could murder her and then you would go to jail.
But what's crazy is Trump supporters will brush this off saying, guys, it's just locker room talk, perfectly normal conversation between two guys going on here. Epstein even said, or worse, maybe you would even get away with it. Trump was very concerned and worried about this because he evidently did not want to marry Marla Maples in the first place. However, we know that he eventually did have to marry her and that Donald Trump invited Jeffrey Epstein to this wedding, so the story really does make sense. It's also very suspicious that one of Donald Trump's ex-wives named Ivana passed away by falling down the stairs. She also reportedly hated golf and Donald Trump buried her on his golf resort so he could write that off on his taxes. Very strange. Every single day we're learning more about the type of person Donald Trump is, but the question is, will the Republicans believe it and accept reality?
So, pushing somebody down the stairs shows up again. This shit never ends. It just never ends, guys. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No, my lips are up here. Georgia says, we all know what really happened to is it Ivana or Ivanka? Which one? Ivana. Evie says Clinton had so many affairs, like JFK. That reminds me, Jackie O was meant to be so angry at MM, I don't know who that is, that she could have ordered a hit, according to another psychic. What? Who? First of all, who's MM? Second of all, how the fuck? Move, move, get away from me. How the fuck do you all think that Jackie could have ordered a hit? Jackie just had to wait. The hit was already being written. Some of these psychics are a little crazy. It was meant to be. It reminds me, Jackie was meant to be so angry at Eminem that she could have ordered a hit. No, well, no, that wasn't Jackie's game. Again, we have to look at the error. And Jackie was a man's wife. And she was always going to be a man's wife. She wasn't going to move left or right beyond fashion and style. She wasn't. I mean, you know how I know this? Because this is my era now, right? And when her husband died, she maintained being a mother of some great kids and a fashion editor. Like, never showed an ounce of jealousy or evil or anything. She never showed her ass because she's a well-trained wife in a political party, very well-trained. So she wasn't going to deviate far. I mean, although, her son died and you didn't see any emotion there either. I mean, maybe she's just, I don't know. But no, Marilyn was, if I'm not mistaken, she wound up being pregnant by JFK. And that's why she had to go. And that hit, I could be wrong, but I believe that hit was ordered by JFK. I could be wrong. Marilyn was a loose cannon. She was nothing like Jackie O. So she was going to tell it. She was going to be, and that's JFK's baby. I'm carrying JFK's baby. Oh, she was a loose cannon. So JFK had to take her out, which means it was the FBI and the CIA, one of the two. I don't know. All right. So, no. How old is this psychic? Because we've actually had documentaries on how bad this shit got. Yes, and she heard too many conversations. Like, they had to karate chop her out of there. All right. You all aren't coming up with questions. I did get one video where Woody Allen came back up in the picture, and I thought that was interesting. But I don't see it here. But do you guys have a question or Clinton? If you don't, I kind of want to see where Woody Allen is coming back up. What do you guys what do you guys think? Should I do something on Clinton, Trump, or because this is a whole ring, right? And Woody Allen never got punished. Never. Because this is a whole ring. And this has been going on for years. Jared, the subway guy, Woody Allen, apparently the current president, number 47, plus P. Diddy, plus there's some homosexual stuff going on. And with the military, you better not be a homo in the military. And at least Clinton said, don't ask, don't tell. But 47 was like, we're getting rid of all the gays in the military. And that's impossible. Everybody's gay. Fuck out of here, weirdos. Oh, that's all right. I'll look at that. Thank you, VidCake Chicks. Yep, they're all involved in trafficking kids and the DLO. And remember, let's talk about the trafficking of kids that, when we had the shutdown and all those kids were separated from their parents. Where did all those kids go? There are thousands of kids that disappeared. Thousands of little Mexican kids. We still don't have answers to that. Oh, sad. Where are they? Did DT, let's get the question. Did will DT get out of office with the Epstein files being released? Is this the smoking gun? Hey, 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 you want to die tonight? I could eat cat meat. Don't sleep on me. I have no problems eating a cat. I'll do it. I swear to God. We're about to come into a famine. I'll just chop you up and leave you in the refrigerator. Oh, weirdo. Keeps trying to fight me. Like, um, I'll eat cat food, but it'll be real cat food. All right. Will DT get out of office because of the Epstein files? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about DT. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. DT is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved. Oh, oh, please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. What is the meaning when your earrings? Oh, I know why he came to USC, Obama, because he was creating Obamacare. Oh. I was like, why was I there? All right. Okay, ear ring means a shock. All right. Let's lower the stage. Oh, wait, new comments. I always told my grandmother that the ear ringing means death. Really? Can you see if MAGA is finished? Looks like they're turning into America First, which sounds more far right. Oh, time for that. I don't think MAGA is finished. As long as there are white people that just want to be white, MAGA can't be finished. MAGA was just a name and a category we can place them in. But racism is real. Racism is real. And I talked about this morning. Unless we're 40 years in the desert and the generation completely turns over, no, no, stuff like this will just go underground for a little bit. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Especially with Charlie Kirk and shit. Mm-mm. A lot of young people went right along with, my boobs look so big, but they're not. I don't have big boobs. I just have some weight put on me right now. God damn it. I like big boobs if I'm dating, but they're not big boobs. Oh, they're just perky. All right. Will DT, did you say resign? All right. I get 3 women here. I get a 4th woman. I get, interesting, money issues. This problem, this download problem is going to cause money issues. People's pockets are going to get affected. There's going to be an offer for him to relinquish the seat. But he does have an agenda. He actually wants to get through to November of next year. I don't know why. New land, water sign man, 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands, which is Vance. If they begin to have money problems, that's when you will see the difference. If they begin to have money problems, that's when you will see the difference, and they will begin to have some money issues. If they have money issues, they're going to have a conversation with DT. I like that much better. DT 47. And they're going to say to DT 47, you fucked up royally. We're going to need you to step down. We don't care what excuse you give, but you can't stay here. This is going to get so bad that they're honestly going to believe, they, meaning MAGA rich people, this is all about the rich. If the rich begins to lose money, they're going to need Vance to step up. Now, nobody believes in Vance, not the rich, not the poor, not the MAGA. Nobody wants Vance to be president. However, this Epstein scandal is going to make for Trump to have like big problems. So, at least 4 women, most likely 3 prominent ones, but 4 women are going to step up and attack his reputation, much like they're doing in the UK. So notice the parallel. Notice America always parallels the UK, right? We had a war together. We separated from them. We have Pluto. We have a birthday anniversary of America being America. Same anniversary of the UK losing to America, but still very parallel, right? Now, ironically, Andrew is the topic with Virginia Giuffre, which I believe Andrew may have ordered a hit on Virginia. But then I saw a documentary where her husband was abusive. So who knows? I don't believe she committed suicide. That's all I'm saying. They're trying to take Andrew down, and Virginia's book is doing an amazing job of that by itself. Simultaneously, DT 47 is being compromised for the same reasons. Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. How does Epstein affect 2 countries? They will ask him to step down. But they also know getting him to do that is going to be their hardest job. There's another country coming into the fold of Epstein. It could be Israel. It could be Israel or it could be Russia. But as far as scandals are concerned, could it be Israel? Israel actually has a powerful position because they too have tapes. So is it Israel? Russia? It might be Russia, but from a power play because DT 47 used to have all the pageants in Russia. And DT 47 had the young teen America contestants as well. And he admitted walking into the room of little girls and they were undressed, not fully clothed. I think Russia and Israel, I feel like both of them have tapes on DT. And I think it's going to come down to DT's 47 own people showing him tapes that they're going to say, we're not doing this with you anymore. Vance is going to be president. And that's going to hurt his feelings. But he's not going to want to be seen hurting a young boy or a little girl or a little boy public. He's not going to, that's the one thing he's not going to want. So he may step down. But they think that they're going to save MAGA democracy with the onset of Vance. So this may happen quicker than anyone could plot to make sure that it doesn't happen, that Vance doesn't take over. It could happen quicker. Um, um, why are women so prominent here? Women are prominent here. Um, yeah, he's going to get taken out. He's going to get removed. He kind of has to. But they want a smooth transition. His morals are going to make it happen. He doesn't have a choice in this. His morals are going to make it happen. And time is up. And they have a solid case to have him step down. He will step down, guys. But what they want to do is reserve the party. So, was Bubba Bill Clinton? Okay. Was Bubba Bill Clinton? Yes. And does Bill Clinton have a scandal that might have been pushed under the rug for underage women as well? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. So maybe there's something in Arkansas years ago where Bill Clinton may have laid down a 17, 16-year-old as well. There's a man standing next to Bill Clinton. Who was his vice president at the time? Because there's a long time, I think this is a long time friend. What sign is Epstein? Is Epstein a water sign? Because the water sign came up before. Let me see something. He's a Capricorn. Oh, he's a Capricorn. I saw a Capricorn here. This case is gonna go because of Epstein, who, by the way, I don't believe is in any way unalived. I think he lives, and I'm gonna tell you why I think he lives. Because it took me years to get here. He's always had a shaved face, always. Why is this the face they always show? This is the face they always show. That's the big one. But look how massive his nose changes. And the one thing that doesn't change in anybody's face is their noses. Here's a very similar picture with his nose intact. This does not look like Epstein. Here's another picture with his nose intact. I think they caught a body double. I think they caught a body double. Like, I need to know when this picture was taken because we're not even allowed to have updated pictures of inmates. We didn't get an updated picture of P. Diddy the whole time he's been in jail. So when people finally saw him, they're like, oh, he's grayer. And now that he's been away, we don't get updated pictures. So how do we get an updated picture of Epstein? Because the man is alive. Now, I had two theories on him being alive and where. The one theory is that he is in Israel. Um, probably with a shaved head. I didn't even have my thumb up. Did I? Oh no, I did like this. And the other theory is that he's in Russia. And Russia would house Epstein. Yeah, Russia would house Epstein. Also, I heard something where even Epstein was somehow involved with that Kazozi guy that they killed in Russia. This is a massive, massive trail of messiness. Um, it's just massive. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Al Gore was very, very weird. Call me for your own personal reading. Thank you, Vid King Chicks. 213-458-7408. Ugh, why is this not doing right by me? Um, Al Gore was a weirdo, but if you notice, Al Gore disappeared. He did his whole climate change and got the fuck up out of there. I wonder, Al Gore. What sign is Al Gore? March 31st. That makes him an Aries, but it does put him in alignment with Pisces. Oh, my nose. That makes sense that Russia would hide him because they're big in trafficking. Are they? I think America is the biggest trafficking component in the world. Like 400,000 kids disappear every year in America. Oh, yeah, I did. I always said a woman would lead, or women will lead to his downfall. Well, once again, women are going to do it. Yes, these people will remain. I always told my grandmother ringing ear means death. I put nothing past Bill, Al Gore. Capricorn is Epstein. Yes, Al Gore was VP. Thank you. Oh, it's Aquarian Capricorn cusp, January 20th. Yeah, I got him as a Capricorn though. I saw his birthday. Okay. Wait, what? 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 I never heard of that. Al Gore carrying blood in airport. What? Oh my God, the rituals. Well, they're certainly doctoring up the Google search because Gore staff led past airport security. Hmm. Wow, that's very interesting. That's the first I heard that, Georgia. Ugh. I'm telling you, they're all like scary. All of them. You can't trust these people at all. They're erasing some of that. They're erasing, yes, some of the stuff on Google. But he was definitely was caught in the airport carrying blood. They talked about it for like a week or two, and then all of a sudden it just went away. And I guess he did too. That dot's not dot. What's that, Andrea? That's dot, not dot. I don't get that. Will the Republicans get backlash for trying to delay the release? Well, we don't know if they're releasing it not yet. When will Dot leave this month or next? What's Dot? What's Dot? All right. I don't know what Dot is, Andrea. I'm confused. Oh, you meant DT? Oh, when? I saw it, but sometimes my time frames are off. So what I can tell you is I'm going to say it this way because I know you guys have no patience. He's trying to stick around for the next election, which is 10 months from now. So he wants to stick around until the next election. He thinks he has a good chance of maintaining the people. Republican. He doesn't, by the way. Everything's going to go blue. So I get the number 10. It's going to happen. When it happens fast, but it has not been brought up yet. So when it happens, it will happen fast. I hate to give a time frame because I hate being wrong. So I'm going to be as vague as possible. It will be between when it happens, it's overnight. But it looks like it will happen February. It could happen February. I got it now. Thank you. Thank you. It could, well, it's not maybe his health will take him down. They will finally reveal that his health is compromised. Two different things, right? Remember, they're asking him to get out. They're probably going to say, Mr. President, we'll just say it's, oh, what happened? Oh, oh, there's a lot of, I gotta lose weight. I don't like it when my boobs grow. Fuck. They're all nice and voluptuous. Oh my God, I hate that. I enjoy flat boobs. I don't need boobs. Nobody's going to be sucking on them for a very long time anyway. I've had my fill. I'm good. Anywho, like, I don't want to wax anybody anymore. I'm not into satisfying no niggers. None. I'm good. Now I see why grandmas lose their, you know, I see it now because they get tired and they're like, it's better if no one ever looks at me ever again. So I'm just going to get out of shape. I just want my boobs. to not be, it must be allergic reaction I'm having. I just don't know what I'm eating. Okay, am I done about me? I make it all about me. All right, it is Bubba. Bubba is Clinton. I don't care what anybody says. Bubba's Clinton. Bubba is Clinton, and somebody next to Clinton is knows everything. Who wrote that book with Clinton? I'm looking for a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Who wrote that book with him? Anybody standing too close to Clinton is not professional. They all got secrets on one another. Well, Georgia, let's remember we have to wait on God. There's a reason why this is happening. So I want it like Prince Andrew. I want complete erasure. I want so that not a MAGA could come back and say shit. I want it satisfying. So let's pray that it gets done the right way. You know? All right, guys, final outcome. I gotta go back to losing weight. I really don't like how full my breast looks. I don't like it. Maybe it's just full under this topic. Maybe I'm having a visceral reaction. I think I saw it. Did it say God? My God. Did I just see it? Wait, let me move. Let me take your name out here. Andrea, thank you, sweetie. Okay. No. Uh, uh, let's pray that all gets revealed, all of it, like it's happening to Andrew. Let's pray that it all gets revealed. Nothing. Let's pray that we discover that there's some hidden documents in Ivana's grave at Mar-a-Lago. Let's oh, sorry. I think I'll keep that. Oh, King. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Well, he does want to be king that much. Guys, if Vance gets in, they will impeach him. Him questioning and challenges to his absolute power. Spirit never lies. We talk about this all the time. So, will the irony of Epstein bringing down two countries? The answer is yes. And is Bubba Clinton? The answer is yes. Call me for your own personal reading. 213, right on the screen, 458-7408. Any questions, guys? I always think my glasses are lopsided, but I think my head is lopsided. I think the emails will really help. Larry Summers, former Harvard president, just stepped down over the emails. What? What does he have to do with the emails now? What do you mean? I gotta look this up. Until then, I'll be sitting on my wine and eating popcorn and watching the show. I wish I had some popcorn right now. His son looks like his twin. Is that the black guy? It's exhausting trying to make men happy. Fuck men. He needs to get evicted before my birthday. Maybe his health will take him down. They're erasing some stuff on Google. They really are. Will the Republicans get back? Okay, so I get all the comments in. Oh my God, Larry stepped down? Oh my God, who is Larry? What does Larry have to... Am I doing Larry tomorrow? Am I doing Larry tomorrow morning? Y'all got to send me something about Larry. I don't even know who Larry is. He's a white guy? Black guy? Oh my God. They're all involved. See, my cat agrees. They're all involved, aren't they? Tell the people. Please do not scratch. Turn around and see, he said yes. See? See? I've been trying to figure out if this is a psychic cat. I think it is. Larry's involved too. That's his way of telling y'all, yes, Larry's in. Who the fuck is Larry? Oh, God. This is a weird era that we're in. Weird. You okay? All right. The cat has spoken. You may kiss. No. Don't give me your ass, you weirdo. Cats are so weird. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Fit Game Chicks, where are you? Let's see if here you go. I'm still available. Oh, it was 10:33. Oh, no, I can still do readings, especially for my Pacific Coast people. Love you. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.